how can somebody with the name Jihad storm Hollywood and make it through movies, and this is a very public venues, and you are coming in an area where Islamophobia and anti-Arab and sentiment is very high, and if somebody wants to give you a role, he's taking a lot of risk.
Well, the name remains a name when your attitude is different.
I like that.
Yes, and you can change your name. I changed it from the first day I came here. I knew the name was ruined, and you don't have time to explain to everybody that this name is noble. It was used by Christians and Muslims and all over the times, and then it was used and it was ruined and so and so. So the easiest way was like for example, Chinese, when they go to the Middle East, they would pick Arab names.
They do.
Yes, in Syria, I was introduced to so many Chinese: Mohammed, Adnan, Salim.
Even if if they're not converts like Muslims.
No. But because of the problem with names, they would pick like it was easy for them.
Oh, I see.
From 92 till 2011, I used to be one of the most busy actors in the Middle East, and my career was comfortable, was easy, was yeah, like any star in the world. So and I always choose what to do. Sometimes not when we, yeah, and but mostly, I choose good TV shows and good films to appear in, and that's why I enjoyed a very nice reputation and amongst my fans and my audience.
Under a dictatorship of an acid regime, do you have a space? Do you have a space to express this sort of issue without any ramification on your career or your family?
Well, you have to be smart. You have to be smart and always tackle your aim and your issue and your purpose in a smart way, because they don't allow you to speak up a lot, but at the same time, like they used to give a space for people to speak up in a way to give the impression outside that, look, we have freedom, we have democracy, we have freedom of speech. I mean, so yes, we could move, but we had to be a little bit smart.
In 2011, and it's like 2 3 years into the revolution, you decided to leave Syria.
Yes.
Obviously, that decision wasn't easy for you to leave your country, your
So
family, your career.
yes, it was so hard for me for so many reasons. Uh, First of all, I mean, I didn't want to leave my own career where I grew up. I built everything for almost 23, 24 years. It's so hard to leave uh, your comfort zone at the beginning. I mean, your career. Second, my country was like in a situation, and I had to choose to. I used to help somehow, and I have followers. I used to have so many, and it's not good. It wasn't good to leave at that time, but it was necessary. And at the same time, my wife was studying in the United States,
Right here in Minnesota,
so,
Minneapolis.
in Minneapolis. But I had no other choice but to do so, because they started to yes, to corner me and to even the streets everywhere, and you have to appear on TV. You have to support him. You have to support. You've got to. Your president. No, 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 no. All that time.
That's
All that.
pressure. That's pressure from your colleagues and
And
the Actors Guild and all these
yes, and
institutions.
you can say the big studios that
Or studio too.
yeah, they control your career. So
Mm.
they put them to ask you, or they put them to force you in a kind way to support the team.
So the choice for you was, between your country and your career, or how did you kind of sort it through?
Um, it was a choice to escape, to be safe, because I started to feel I'm in danger. And so many of my friends were arrested, um, persecuted, and so many of them has fled. So I had that choice to do, and yeah, it wasn't an option.
Yes.
It was the only choice, yes, the only way for me, yes, to escape, because um, you can deliver your message in so many ways, and I think that was a smart one to do.
Being a star and being well-known, famous, has a price for it. And you cannot have a private life. Wherever you go, people are staring at you, asking questions, and all that. Uh, would it be from an ironic things when you come to a country nobody knows you? Did you feel any sense of like freedom that you take your wife for a walk without somebody stopping you? Was that something? At least you say, "Well, I'm getting at least my private life back."
You're right. You're right. I mean, in the Middle East, I couldn't walk the street. I mean, it was always. But at the same time, I liked people. I always liked people, and I like to say hello, take pictures, especially with kids when they see you with their families, and hey, dad, hey, mom, look at him. I want a photo, please. Can you? Yeah. And I would say if they were shy, I would go and say, "Hey, buddy, let's take a photo together." I would like, yeah. So I had that. Let me say, joy. I loved it, but sometimes it was, uh, yeah.
Too
Sometimes it
much.
was too much. Yes, and this is what I enjoyed.
So how is it different doing movie in Hollywood than what were you doing back home in Syria? How is it
Oh,
different?
oh, very organized. The budget is different. Very organized, and everything in its place. No corruption. No corruption. In our countries, I'm so sad to say it. Everything is corrupted that you don't feel comfortable. Nobody feels comfortable.
And tell us a little bit about your role in those films and why did
Well,
you choose them?
yeah, in Queen of the Desert, I played. Well, it was about Gertrude Bell, the archaeologist, poet, who came in the 1900s to the Arab world, to the Middle East, and lived there for some years. I was her guide who spoke English to her and Arabic to the people. And Fatouh, my role, was a good man, decent. And I came with an idea that he would, because he's a guide and they travel along the desert, he would sing and play rababe, that instrument in the desert. Yeah, and to add this value to the role. And yeah, it worked. I mean,
Talk about going back and maybe working with Arab film and movie. What do you think of Arab films and movie, and why they're not making it in an international arena? Still,
in the Arab world, they produce very good films, but the audience still local because they are addressing the the Arab audience.
Local issue.
And yes, and if you want to go globally, you have to address people. You have to address the people all over the world.
Human.
I mean, human, yeah, the human nature. Stick to an idea. Uh, I want to go after the value, after the good movies, after the good projects, and I want to be an artist that fits in good places, in good projects. So I don't want to stick to an idea.
That wonderful note. I really appreciate your time and thank you so much. And wish you all the luck. And I'm sure we'll hear from you again. And this is a great story. And also, I know it is an Arab story, it is a Syrian story, but also it is an American story. So we wish you luck and thank you. And we'll say goodbye for now. And we'll be in touch.
Thank you so much for having me. Thank you, and I appreciate it.
Thank you so much. Good luck, Jihad.